Good morning to everyone. How are you today? I hope every one of you doing great. So just because we just only have a video clips today, I will just only teach you in a short time. So can you please prepare your book? Get your book, your mathematics book, your textbook, and open it on page 69, 69. Letter E. The title of our topic for today is Solving Word Problems by Multiplication. Solving word problems. So here, a word problem for multiplication. I hope you can understand this one, but still on our next meeting tomorrow, I will going to explain you it again. So here, this one is on page 69. So this is the word problem, this one. So you can read it there. That is the word problem. So we can read, a cake shop sold 4 boxes of cupcakes on Wednesday. So they sold 4 boxes of cupcakes. There were 6 cupcakes in each box. So how many cupcakes were sold on that day? Again, it tells there how many boxes of cupcakes. There are 4 boxes of cupcakes, right? Then in each box, how many cupcakes are there? It tells there in the word problem, it tells there are 6 cupcakes in one box. So we have 4 boxes of cupcakes, right? In one box, there is 6, 6, 6, 6. So how many all together? How many all cupcakes sold on that day? So that's the reason to find out how many cupcakes were sold on that day. So what is the solution that we are going to do? We are going to use the multiplication. So what is the sign of multiplication? Again, it is the times sign. So here, again, we have 4 boxes of cupcakes and 6 cupcakes in each box. So these are the solution. So we have here the 4 boxes of cupcake times 6 cupcake in each box. So what is the answer? This is the solution. Again, the cupcake shop sold 4 boxes of cupcakes. There were 6 cupcakes in each box. So how many all cupcakes sold on that day? And that is 24. Why 24? Because 4 times 6, if you remember the multiplication that we had past previous week. So 4 times 6, and that is 24. The answer is 24 cupcakes were sold on Wednesday. Do you understand for it? Okay, so here, let's go down. These are the steps on how, wait, I will erase it. These are the steps to solve a word problem. First, read the word problem carefully. You need to read it. Then after the second one, understand the word problem. So what do you know? What do you need to find out? That's why you need to understand what does the word problem asking for. You need to analyze it. Number 3, plan the workings. decide what operation to use. Is that a multiplication? Is that a subtraction? Is that an addition? So you need to plan it if what operation you need to use. Then after, solve the word problem. Write the number sentence and find the answer. Then after, check the answer. That's are the technique or the steps to solve the word problem. If you understand the word problem, you can easily answer the situation. You know that if you just read and analyze it, you know that already if it is you need to use multiplication, or if you need to use subtraction, or you need to use an addition. Just only analyze or understand the word problem. So I will give you another example. So this is another example here. We have here a number 3 times 10. So how can you make a word problem by using this number? How can you make it? How can you make a word problem by using that one only? So here, we have three, what do you call this? 3 trays of eggs. It says, or Julie buys 3 packs of eggs. Then each pack, it has 10 eggs. So again, 3 packs, 1, 2, 3. It has been there. Julie buys 3 packs of egg. Then in each pack, 1 pack of egg, there are 10 eggs. So how can you make a question? So what how can you make it a question for it to find the answer? So how many eggs all together does Julie have? Or how many eggs all together does Julie have? Or how many eggs all together? Do you understand it? And the answer there is there are 30 eggs all together. So it's very easy. It's very easy to analyze the word problem of multiplication. I gave you another example. For example, you have here just only make a story or a word problem by looking just only at this number. Like for example, 2 times 4. So how can you make that one a word problem? 2 times 4. If you can say, okay, Ranchida, can you make a word problem by using this number? Can you make it by using this number? So I will give you an example. Sky have 2 box of pencil. Again, Sky have 2 box of pencil. In each box have 4 pencils. So how many pencils altogether does Sky have? Again, Sky have 2 box of pencils. And each box have 4 pencils. So how many pencils altogether does Sky have? There are 8 pencils all together. That's how easy you can do this solving a word problem in multiplication. So do you understand of this? Okay, so now we will going to answer on page 70. This one. We will going to answer this. Wait, here. So this is an example. It tells that in number 1, 64 pieces of paper are needed to make a book. So how many pieces of paper are needed to make 8 books? So again, it tells there, what are the numbers there? 64 and 8. So again, it tells us 64 pieces of paper are needed to make a book. So again, if you will make one book, how many pieces of paper? There are 64 pieces of paper. So it tells that how many pieces of paper are needed to make 8 books. How many papers? If you will make eight books, how many papers you need it? Because in one book, you need 64 pages or pieces of paper. And how about if it is 8 books? How many? How many papers you need it? So it was been here. 64 times 8 is 512. You need to multiply it. This is the long cut, right? 64 times 8. You can do the same also like this. So 4 times 8, that is 32. 3. 8. Then 6 times 8, that is 48. 49, 50, 51. That is 512. So one book needs 64 pieces of paper. There are 8 books. So the total pieces of paper needed is 512. So the answer is there is 512. Another example here. Number 2. On Children's Day, each pupil gets 4 packets of milk. In one student, they will get 4 packets of milk. There are 35 pupils in the class. So how many packets of milk does the teacher have to prepare? Again, I will let you to analyze it. Analyze the problem. It tells there in one student, they have 4 packets of milk. Pupils or student is the same. Again, for one pupil, they need 4 packets of milk. But in one class, they are altogether 35 pupils. So how many packets of milk altogether? The 35 pupils, how many all milk that's needed the teacher to prepare? So you need to do it again, the multiplication, and that is 35 students multiplied into times 4. 4 packets of milk, and that is 140. There are 35 pupils in one class, and one pupil have 4 packets of milk. So the total is there are 140 packets of milk that teachers needed to prepare. And this is the answer, 140 packets of milk that teacher needed to prepare. Tomorrow, I will explain this one to you again before we going to answer the workbook. I need for more explanation about the word problem. So I will not give you homework about this one because still I need to discuss you more about this. Okay, so see you tomorrow. This is all for our lesson for today. Okay, goodbye. See you tomorrow.